Princess. I am, for the first time in forever, I'm back at Disneyland, and it's my birthday, so it's going to be awesome. Wonderland. The sign says 30 minutes. I don't think I've waited that long for an attraction in about 5 years. This is going to be tough. Wish me luck. Alright, not so bad. 18 minutes line to ride. Okay. And we're at Mr. Toad's Wild Ride, gone from Magic Kingdom. Never to return, but still here at Disneyland. Sign said 20 minutes. It's been 18. Let's see how much longer. Alright, made it aboard. 22 minutes line to ride. Just got off the Matterhorn bobsleds with the Fast Pass. It was in the line and off in under 15 minutes. It's still kind of a rough ride, but at least they have a working Yeti. Apparently, today is cast previews for Star Wars Galaxy's Edge here at Disneyland. So, thinking probably going to do the same at Walt Disney World in a couple months. Although, why would they? They've already all seen them here. Not the Walt Disney World cast. Well, they should, because, yeah, they should. Well, whatever. Interesting. Here in Adventureland, it's time for my birthday Dole Whip. Sorry, I started without you.
Secure all cargo! All passengers aboard!
And here I am aboard the Mark Twain. Unfortunately, the sailing ship Columbia only sails on the weekend, so I missed her yesterday. Maybe I'll get a ticket for Saturday. That would probably be the only attraction I'll miss this week. We'll see. But here I am, seated on the bow. Maybe go upstairs and take a look later. But, well, here we are. Here I am in the relatively new tropical hideaway, right behind the Enchanted Tiki Room, enjoying a snack of a chicken bao. So this is a scene you'll usually see in videos where people complain about the crowds at Disneyland because it is really crowded. Yeah, this is, wow. Had a Fast Pass for Big Thunder earlier, but it broke down, so they converted it to a multi-experience Fast Pass. Went back to Big Thunder after it was open, and the Fast Pass line was really long. So I just rode Mansion again, but it broke down 3 times. Well, it didn't break down, they just stopped 3 times, which is not unusual, but I was right at the end. The Doom Buggy opened up before I hit the speed ramp, but you let me out anyway, so I'm on my way to California Adventure now. Got a Fast Pass for Guardians of the Galaxy, first time. Leaving Disneyland, heading over to DCA for my Guardians Fast Pass. One thing I've noticed though, there are definitely more characters here, but not all of them, in fact very few of them, have PhotoPass photographers. Just to know. Instead of sea lions, California Adventure's Pacific Wharf features ducks. Back at Disneyland, and I'm on my way to a place that I had wanted to go to since I came here the first time to Disneyland, maybe when I was, I don't know, 9 or 11, something like that. I was on one of those drives out west, and that is Blue Bayou for dinner. Let's do it. It's actually day 3 of this trip, heading over to DCA. Security is as easy as you would expect. They do have a no bag line, and they're not very fussy about where you put the phone. I just toss it on the table and grab it in a very graceful spin on the way out. It would be great if they did the SeaWorld thing. It'd be great if everyone did it like SeaWorld and just let you carry the phone with you if that's all you have. That would make so much sense. This morning, for the first time in the trip, the phone put the Disneyland app ahead of the Walt Disney World app. No wait for Mater's Junkyard Jamboree. Wow. alien swirl saucer still commands like 40 minutes, even in the morning. The DVC kiosks here are giving away stickers. And look, they have Belle and Beast in a gondola on the way to the Riviera. Just got off Goofy's Sky School, and if you are even slightly larger than a small child, oh my god, it's a tight fit and it bangs you around. Ugh. Wow, those kids got it moving pretty fast. It's finally time to try the Guardians of the Galaxy attraction. This used to be Tower of Terror, but no more. But we still have Tower, fortunately. And that better never change. Yeah, better never change. Alright, it seems like there's more PhotoPass photographers out here at California Adventure than at Disneyland. Day 4, it's finally time for Dumbo.
Have a most wonderful time. Ta-ta!
I will, Alice. Well, the teacups was a literal walk-on. Right through the line, right through the gate, and into the cup. And one thing I never noticed is the teacups here are actually covered with vines. Alright, that's everything in Fantasyland except, of course, can you guess? Come on, should be super, super easy. Peter Pan, which even now, as I walked in the park, was a 35-minute wait. So, I'm going to do that tomorrow morning when I have an extra magic hour on my pass. Hopefully the line will be not too bad. But I'm going to go and hit the Astro Orbiter. Now, showing only 5 minutes. Astro Orbiter, always fun though. Definitely Magic Kingdom is better because we're still up above the People Mover. Yeah, we still have a People Mover. Here we are on Jesse's Critter Carousel, and I want everyone to meet my trusted aviation partner, Carol Ann. We are about to enjoy our first Disneyland hand-dipped corn dog. They have a hand-dipped corn dog at Disney Springs at one of the food trucks, but I hear it's different. It's good, but different. This is the original. For a lunchtime snack, I got myself a Fiesta cone from the Cozy Cones. Part of their special collection, I think, for Mickey's birthday. I didn't think this was supposed to happen, but it's raining at Disneyland. Reminds me of what happened on my birthday week last year. But that was Orlando, so it's normal. Well, it rained for about an hour, so I was stuck there this whole time. And in case anyone was wondering, yes, Mickey Jail is real. Saw a grad walked off for walking across the stage in the Golden Horseshoe. At least that's what we were able to overhear. So remember, don't go where you're not supposed to. Anyway, I have a fast pass for Space Mountain or Hyperspace Mountain now. Then right afterwards, I have a fast pass for Indy. Then right after that, I have another fast pass for Haunted Mansion because I guess the park is thinning out, fast passes became available, and Haunted was closed, so I have a multi-experience also. So busy, busy, busy. Then burritos. Well, apparently California is as competent in dealing with rain as is New York. The storm affected the indoor rides. So Space Mountain is now down. I'm leaving the fast pass. Hopefully it'll convert to a multi-experience I can use later. So now I'm going to head over and try to use my Indy Fast Pass. I don't know. I'm giving it a $49.51 right now. I think I forgot to mention the corn dogs. Yeah, I get it. I get why they're a thing. All right, this is probably my 5th or 6th churro. They're really good, and it's all for research, though. It's so I can remember them when I go back home and try the ones we have at World to see if they're the same. I don't remember, but these are really good. For science. I think I I even said this last time I was here, which was a long time ago. Well, I didn't see it in the video because I wasn't making videos, but with the security here at Disneyland, I actually feel safer in the parks than in an airport. I went back to Red Rose Tavern, this time for breakfast, and had the best breakfast of the trip. Beast's Breakfast Burger with syrup. It reminded me so much of when I was a kid. With my grandmother, we would make burgers with waffles and sometimes bacon, I'm pretty sure. Oh, but it was delicious. All right, I think both U.S. Space Mountains need a reimagination. Ours is a little rougher, but this one tosses you around a lot more. So I'm finding either of them are a bit jarring experiences. And that means they're beginning to really show their age. And it's time for either a retracking or a complete reimagination. It can still be Space Mountain, but just something new and different and exciting. But, well, at least we're getting Tron, which is awesome. Don't know what they're going to do here. They're going to demo Tomorrowland. You know, I don't know that Space Mountain should necessarily be safe. I mean, brought back, but maybe a new coaster. It's 11:30 in the morning, and these are the lines to get into Disneyland. That's the line over there to get into Disney California Adventure. Much, much shorter because, well, I guess we all know. Anyway, that's where I'm headed right now. Gotta get those Marvel pictures, because we actually can't do that back home. So I just asked one of the PhotoPass photographers to take a picture of me in front of one of the storefronts, and she couldn't, because apparently the app knows what she's taking a picture of or what direction the camera's facing or something, and she could get in trouble. So, seriously, Disney, come on. Just end the PhotoPass tyranny. You know, it's a guest request. Sorry, I just realized I forgot to take a picture of Beast's Breakfast Burger, but you can see it online. For a midday snack, this is the chili at Smoke Jumpers. Perfect size, looks delicious, with jalapenos. Oh boy. Oh, fair magic band. How do I miss using the... Alright, so one weird thing here at Disneyland is the rides have photos, or a lot of the rides have photos, but it's not automatic. You know, they don't know who you are like they do on, say, Pirates, because you don't have Magic Band, so you have to like enter the code into the app to link the pictures. They don't even have little, you know, barcode scanners on the pictures. Why I still contend that the Magic Band is the greatest theme park invention ever. Oh my, looks like Lightning McQueen is having some issues. So, between Test Track and Radiator Springs Racers, both? Well, not really. Alright, Radiator Springs Racers is a much better experience because the theming is a lot better and the story is a lot better and more relatable. But Test Track is a more exciting experience, especially, you know, the test run outside. So, I don't know, they each have their merits. Same ride system, but they're just different, which is good. Too many attractions are just actual clones of each other. I have a fast pass for Guardians of the Galaxy, which is a great ride, and that might be my last event here at DCA. Well, except for a picture. Guardians of the Galaxy is a great ride. What makes it is the soundtrack. That is a big plus over Tower of Terror. Now, I think Tower of Terror back at Studios is safe just because something like this really wouldn't fit in that area. So that's good, but I like it. I think they did a good job. It's a worthy successor to Tower of Terror. And it wasn't the original anyway. Ours was. I was in a very, very long line to get a picture with Captain America. And then I realized I can get pictures with Captain America back home at Universal. So I'll do that. So yeah, what you've heard is absolutely true. Disneyland has a very different vibe than World. And it's just because of the demographics. They say this is a locals park. They also say that most of the people here on any given day have an annual pass. I don't know about most, but a lot of them do. It's just different at World. Lots of tourists from all over the country, from foreign destinations, and a small but loyal annual pass holder community. And I don't know, it does feel different. The crowd is different, and it's something I'm not used to. It's kind of weird. I mean, it's very crowded, like very crowded. So one thing people who call World home have to understand is here at Disneyland, there's no quiet space. There's no imagination bathrooms or anything like that. Every place is packed, 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 packed. There's people everywhere. There's no little corner, at least that I found, maybe on Tom Sawyer Island, or if the Mark Twain isn't busy, but that's it. There's people everywhere. One mistake I did make was not booking Cafe Orleans, or Orleans, because now I won't get the Monte Cristo. This is probably my 6th trip on Mansion, because it's really easy to get fast passes here. So when I'm back at World next time, the first thing I'm gonna go do is use the imagination restrooms, because there's never anyone in them, unlike here, where they're crowded and packed all the time. It's horrible. I had a 5-day ticket for the parks, which last day was yesterday. So today and tomorrow, before I leave, I'm just gonna hang around the hotel. Perfect. For lunch on my last day, I'm at Ralph Brennan's Jazz Kitchen, and I'm starting off with a real mint julep. Oh boy. Well, I have the afternoon to kill, so I'm going to do something a little bit silly. I took a ride on the tram. Yeah, the tram. No real reason. Saw the new parking garages. One thing, it drops you off outside of security, so you have to go back through and, do that whole thing again. And looking forward to getting home, where you can carry your phone now through the mags, I just heard. I actually went through a couple times when we were testing that. Glad they did it. I'm just wandering around the hotels right now. The plan this afternoon was to just see or do downtown Disney, forgetting though that it's really small and takes about 10 minutes to do. There's not very many shops, which kind of surprised me. So yeah, I'm gonna go and look at Paradise Pier now. I stayed there before, but it was a long time ago. At LAX, finally heading home after 8 days here in Southern California. Well, 6 of them at Disneyland. Very exhausting, very crowded. So I can't wait to get back to Walt Disney World to enjoy some nice peace and quiet.